The letter G. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name starts with a G. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Arrest warrants have been issued. Uh-oh. This could be some G for godmother. This could be somebody's godmother. Divine Masculine is not helping the karmic anymore. Spiritual court is now in session. Okay, so releasing burdens. That's right here. Divine Masculine. Yeah, look, he has a fresh start. All right, this could be you who's watching Divine Masculine. Apply it how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't resonate, this is not your reading. It's okay. There'll be other readings. All right. All right. So tell me more about Divine Masculine not helping the karmic anymore, Holy Spirit. Okay, so this could be you. You already found out that the karmic is on some bullshit. You know, you're not helping them no more. You are releasing burdens in your life. You are going to have a fresh start. Wow, you cannot make this up. Yes, new perspective. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're seeing the truth about the situation. You're seeing that this karmic doesn't deserve you. They don't deserve your help, your assistance. Oh, yeah, this is your ancestors that are helping you to see this. And yeah, you're seeing that this karmic is playing games. Let's see. Yeah, and you're giving up. Or again, if you're not the Divine Masculine, you are the Divine Feminine, and you could be releasing a karmic, or this is your divine counterpart, your Divine Masculine, and Spirit is giving you an update, letting you know that they are not dealing with this karmic any longer. So apply it how it resonates. All right, so that's what's going on here. This person is seeing clearly. They're not wanting to deal with this karmic anymore, and they're not going to help them. All right, so can we get something else with arrest warrants, Holy Spirit? Wow. All right, they were taking in for questioning, and it's your immediate family members, your close family. They were taken in for questioning. Wow. So we picked up on this energy about them, people, the karmic snitching on each other. We've been picking up on that, so this is more confirmation. These people could have been trying to call child services on you, trying to be petty, trying to get you caught up in the system. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know? So now this is their karma. Like, they should have been worried about themselves. Instead of over here trying to make your life a living hell, they had a whole lot of shit going on in their life. And look, now they're taking it for questioning. There's warrants here. Somebody's going to get locked up. They're going to start snitching on each other, and it's over. All right, so we have here siblings that are smashing each other. Siblings or cousins, okay? It's relatives that are smashing each other. Let me see what fell on the floor. Okay, so a karmic found a piece of your clothing and they did voodoo with it. All right, this could be a karmic lover, relative, whatever. They was around you to be able to have access to find a piece of your clothing. So they took it and they did voodoo with that shit. And it's not going to work. You are protected. Okay? Look, we have here crown chakra, a snake. This person is a snake. All right, so this could be part of what they was doing. All right, some type of voodoo to attack your crown chakra so that you don't, again, you don't see clearly. You don't have any downloads, any signs and synchronicities from the divine. You know, they wanted you to be lost in the sauce so that they could be able to manipulate you. Anything else? So you know what? This is connecting with yesterday. This could be you who has a lot of tattoos. Somebody with a lot of tattoos. Because yesterday I said that this is what somebody was doing. And it was with the card that said that the karmic got pregnant with their gay cousin. And I said they could be doing some type of ritual and doing some type of sex magic or something like that. And she ended up pregnant. And this card came out. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here again. All right. And it says here siblings and cousins. All right. So either one. So yeah, she's smashing her gay cousin. And she didn't think that she was going to get pregnant. That was not the plan. The plan was to do some type of sex magic ritual. trying to secure a green card with marriage. Somebody's trying to do this. A public figure. Somebody's a public figure. And somebody who got some type of cosmetic surgery. They got lipo, they got BBL, they got their boobs done. It's significant. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Wow, look at this. This karmic is pressed, bro. Like, they're doing this shit every day. Daily spell work when he tries to leave her. You already let go. You're releasing burdens, or this person is doing this, the divine masculine. And this karmic doesn't want to take no for an answer. All right, we have here something about a settlement. Let me pull from another deck. Holy Spirit, talk to me about this settlement. What can we get with settlements? Courtship. Mature man. Somebody that you could have been in a relationship with, a situationship with. All right, you're waiting for some type of money. Expectation. Tell me more about the settlement. So you're waiting for some type of money. This could be, with this mature man, maybe, I don't know. If y'all was in some type of situationship here. Look, we have main male. And we got wealthy man. Why we got 3 dudes coming up here? We got the mature man, the main male, and the wealthy one. So it's like a lot of people involved here. Yeah, we have adjudication. All right, so there's something here. You're going to be getting this money with this settlement. And it's going to bring in a lot of change. All right. For some of y'all, it's going to help you to be moving. And then we have here with imprisonment, somebody's going to end up going to prison for this. One of these guys, the main male, the wealthy one, or the mature one, or one of these guys is you. But somebody's going to end up in prison. With adjudication, you're going to get this money with this settlement. They're going to have to settle. And this is going to bring in change. That's going to help you to go on some type of journey. Like maybe you're planning to move, okay? Or you have to travel to go to this court situation. But you're going to be able to get this money, okay? All right. Yeah, we have here unfazed. I feel like you're going to get this money. You good. All right. So let's see, Holy Spirit. What else can we get with this energy about taking in for questioning? Okay, with the desert, it's like dried up. Is the first thing that I just heard in my head right now. Dried up. So the money dried up. There could be some type of money. Yeah, look, abundance. Wow. Okay, confirmation. I didn't even see that. With this abundance, there's some type of money. They could have stole this money. And with desert, the money dried up. They don't have no more money. So they're taking it for questioning because they stole something here. Tell me more about this abundance, this money. And they used up all the money. They could have tried to even put the money in another account. Yeah, look, with landfill, that's what I'm getting. Like, not an actual landfill. Yeah, we have money here. See? Maybe they try to hide the money. All right, there's somebody who has bad habits, addictions. And with the world card in the reverse, look, this is like a travel card. And in the reverse, they wasn't able to travel. They wasn't able to put something away. Because that's what I keep feeling with landfill. It's more so like trying to hide something somewhere. Trying to hide this money somewhere with landfill. Somebody could work in construction. That machine right there just reminded me of like a construction job. Somebody could work in sanitation. But that's what I'm getting with this. With this taken in for questioning. They got taken in for questioning about some type of money that dried up. They already used the money. They, with the world card, let me see what we could get with the world card in the reverse. Either something was unsuccessful, or they tried to travel, they tried to move this money, and it didn't work. Egotism. It didn't work. Family, egotism. And we have here mind Mind games and control with the Justice card here. Oh, but look, we have the Justice twice here in the reverse. And unbothered, but they are very much bothered because it's in the reverse here. All right. And we got the Four of Swords reverse. Okay, so the Four of Swords reverse, somebody's stressed right now. In this egotism card, it's like they was in their ego. They was trying to accomplish something with the World card in the reverse. They wasn't able to do it. All right. This could be somebody in your family because we picked up on your close relatives. With the Five of Swords, they was trying to win at all costs. When it comes to the justice system, like, you know, they thought they was going to be able to get away with this. But as you can see here, they got taken in for questioning. That's why we have the Justice now in the reverse. Justice, justice. So they are not unbothered. They are very much bothered right now. They're stressed because we got double confirmation with the Four of Swords reverse. The Four of Swords in the reverse is burnt out, anxiety, stress, needing a break, needing to take some time to really think about what's going on. They are on edge right now because they don't know what to do. They was not expecting to be taken in for questioning. Again, in their ego, they thought that they was going to be able to get away with this. Somebody could live in the city or in New York. That could be significant as well. All right, so let's keep going. Let's pull some other decks. All right, Spirit, tell me more. What does the collective need to receive at this time? They're going through it. You know, I'm telling you, they're going through it. They're burnt out. They're stressed. So confirmation. Now, it says here that their car got towed. And this is just the beginning. So, yeah, this is part of their karma. About them hitting rock bottom right now. They got taken in for questioning. They was not expecting that. They thought they was going to be able to get away with this. They probably even got this damn car with the money that they stole. That money that they stole has something to do with you. This is why you're hearing this message. This is some type of money that belongs to you. And with settlement, you're going to get your money. Okay? One way or another, you're going to get your money. And somebody's going to end up in prison. So this is just the beginning right now with the car getting towed. They're feeling it already. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Their spouse will turn on them. Wow. So this person, again, we got all these males here. The mature male, the other male, this one and the other one. And look, we have here something about somebody who's in some type of situationship. So their spouse, they're going to end up jumping ship. This is what this is showing me here. That they're going to end up jumping ship. Let me put this over here. Wow. Somebody's going to end up paralyzed. That's somebody's karma. Okay, the letter X is significant, or this could be somebody's ex that's doing all this, and that's going to be their karma. They're going to end up getting locked up. Somebody's going to end up paralyzed. They already lost their car. It's a lot of shit going on. And this is just the beginning. Yep, because they was doing rituals in the woods. A whole bunch of demonic bippity bop and shit. So now they're going to have to see the consequences of their actions. Look at that. The consequences of their actions. The practitioner that they're paying to do all these rituals and shit, they're taking their money and they're not even following through on their promises. All right. So it's like even the practitioner knows that you are protected. All right. We have here power of attorney. This could be something that they did again to get this money. They lied. It says here they put the property in a trust to hide the assets and seem broke. So look. There could be something going on with a property or assets. Tell me more. So there's a lot of scheming here. And they're doing voodoo to try to like get away, you know, with this crime. And they're not. They're not going to get away with this crime. This is the year of revelation. Shit is coming to light. And they're going to have to pay. Look, this came out yesterday, working with the feds. I'm telling you, somebody in this group, they're already working with the feds, or they're going to start working with the feds so that they could get a lesser prison time. This keeps coming out. Look, they did fraud with your info and they bought a home. This came out too. This could be what's going on here. Money. Look, the car got pulled over. The car's getting towed. Like, people are going to start getting stopped, caught up, all of that. A karmic Aries is significant. They tried to gag you with a gag order when you started to defend yourself. You could have been speaking about your testimony, what's going on with these people, what they doing. Whatever it is, they try to hit you with a gag order. That's not for everybody. But some of y'all, it's a spiritual gag order. Like, they were trying to attack your throat chakra. They didn't want you to talk. They didn't want you to speak the truth. And that shit ain't happening. All right, your older brother's wife. So look at that. Again, something about a couple here that's involved. And it says that they're going to jump ship wherever that card is at. The spouse is going to turn on them. All right, could be your brother's wife. So this is your sister-in-law. All right, let's see what else. Oh, talking about a sister-in-law, we got here your paternal half-sister is involved in this. All right, whatever it is that these people are doing, they're going down, basically. All right, let's see what else. Kia could be significant. A Kia just passed by. A Kia, I think that's a Kia Soul. Those little cars, that could be significant for somebody. What's this car coming up right here? This is another Kia, but it's not a Kia Soul. Okay, that's confirmation then. To see 2 Kias in a row, bro, like, all right. Oh my God, look, we got here a crooked lawyer is involved, and Spirit is saying that you need to call your lawyers. All right, or they are calling their lawyers right now, trying to see how they could get out of this, but they're not getting out of this. You're gonna get your money. You're gonna get your money, and somebody is going to prison from this group. Tell me more, Spirit. So yeah, 2 Kias. That could be somebody's name. Oh my God, I said a construction worker. When I saw that construction thing, that right there, I don't even know what that shit is called. That thing right there, that truck. All right, that's reminding me of somebody who works in construction. And look at it right here. They either work in construction, like they really out here, you know, on the field, or they do something in the construction field, like, you know, they could work in the office or something like that. But somebody that's a construction worker or somehow connected to that is connected to this. They try to hide the money. They try to hide, you know, they try to cover up everything that they did, so it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be traced back to them. And it's too late. They're already on the investigation. Everything is coming to light. Yeah, look, spiritual court judgment. Yeah, so spiritual court judgment is basically God and spiritual court already checked this out, and they already see that this person is guilty. So now, as above, so below. So it already manifested in the divine, you know, in the ethers. Okay, it already manifested up there. Now it needs to manifest here in the physical, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to prison. They're already guilty. Let me see what fell. A pastor is significant. Look, you cannot make this up. They're facing judgment in the court of law. I just said that. It's spiritual court. It already happened in the spiritual. Now it's about to happen in the physical. See what I'm saying? Confirmation. Yes. A female cousin from your mother's side of the family is involved in this. This could be your female cousin or the female cousin of somebody in your mother's side, on your mother's side. Tell me more, Spirit. A Virgo child is significant. You could have a Virgo child, or somebody has a child that is a Virgo. All right, let's see what we got here. You are so powerful that they hurt themselves trying to hurt you. Absolutely. That's what they're realizing, that you are divinely protected. And look, spiritual handler. Yeah, they wanted to be your handler. They wanted to be playing God in your life, just like this. Like, you know, mind games, control, manipulation, trying to play God in your life. That's not happening. So they're hurting themselves now by doing that. Okay, there's going to be, we saw deaths are going to be happening. People getting locked up. We've seen all these things. Yesterday it came out somebody was going to die. So let's see what else comes out. Let me pull another card. Another pile of cards. Oh, that one just flew right out. A secret brotherhood. So yeah, this could be a secret society, an organization. This could be a brotherhood, a fraternity. They're jealous of your job, your creativity, and the way that you easily make money. All right, so somebody's hating on you. All right, they're mad that they don't have that creative energy. They're mad that you are an entrepreneur, a go-getter, or whatever you do for a living. They're just mad. They're jealous. All right, this person could be in the secret brotherhood. Bail denied. Somebody's going to stay in prison. If they're already in prison, they're going to stay in prison, or they're going to get locked up and they're going to end up getting denied bail. And a storage unit. Something is significant about a storage unit. And you know what just came to mind right now? This landfill card again. Like maybe they're hiding something in a storage unit. Okay, I don't know. The landfill just keeps giving me like hiding something under shit somewhere. I don't know why I keep getting that from this card. And now I got it from this too, like storage, like, you know. And if it's not that they hid something there, it's just, again, the construction person, they're trying to hide something where, you know, you least expect it. So I'm getting that energy with this too, with the storage unit. They could be hiding money there. I'm going to clarify that and see. It could be somebody that works there. I'm going to pull another deck, but let's see what we got. A tarot reader, a spiritual advisor, like me, hey, shout out to us, is significant. Somebody's going to try to settle out of court. Spirit is saying, don't do it. F them. All right? Right here. You're going to get your money. They're facing judgment. Don't settle out of court. Absolutely not. Let me get another deck. Hold on. All right. Let's use this one. All right, Spirit. What can we get with this storage unit? Is it that somebody works there? Show me a card about working. And if it's not that, if they're hiding money, wow, look at the money card. Let's see if it comes out. If they're hiding money there or something like that, let me know. Show us. Yo, burial. Again, it's like hidden. Something is hidden from the police. The chariot could be the police. So look, they're trying to hide something from the police. Yo, this is crazy. Give me more on this burial, Holy Spirit. What are they trying to hide? What are they trying to bury? What are they trying to hide from the police? Look, again, the high priestess. The high priestess in the upright is secrets. In the reverse, they're trying to make sure that the secrets don't get revealed. So they're trying to hide something. Okay, what are they trying to hide? Shit. The Pentacles. I'm telling you, this King of Pentacles, he got money, he got stability from doing whatever he did here. Or she, you know, let's take a high resonance, but we got a King of Pentacles here. This is what they're trying to hide, this money. All right, I don't know why it's not showing up clear. There we go. See the Pentacle right there? The Pentacles is money, stability. The King of Pentacles, that's big money. They're hiding this big money. All right, we have a King of Cups. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That could be significant. Yeah, look, they're scared with this haunted. They're shook. They're shook right now because they don't know what's going to happen next. They already got taken in for questioning. There's already a warrant. And look, the devil. All right, so look, they're getting haunted as well because this is not just physical. There's a lot of spiritual shit going on here. They're doing voodoo as well, trying to avoid this from happening. So with the devil card, that's what I'm getting. So instead of the shit helping them, they're getting haunted. All right, they're getting haunted. They're scared though because I got the chariot, and that could be the police. That's what they're doing with this money. They're trying to hide the money. All right, so it's like a lot going on right here. They're getting haunted. They're scared, and they're trying to hide this money. Look again, water sign. I'm King of Wands. Okay, this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This plane is getting my attention. Again, I feel like they this could be traveling, putting this money somewhere, overseas accounts. And with water sign, more confirmation, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And look, no strings. Yeah, they didn't want no strings. They didn't want nothing connecting back to them about this money. And now they're in this energy. Yep, because look, the secret, it's not a secret no more. Look at that. They're in this energy of being stressed out right now. Anxiety, sleepless nights, stressed and pressed because the secret is not a secret no more. They thought it was a secret. They thought that it wasn't going to lead back to them. But that's not what's happening here. The truth is getting exposed. And they cannot deal. They're stressed right now. All right. The devil is never going to play fair. They try to work with the devil. The devil's now letting them hang. Tell you more. A Jezebel spirit is attached to them. This could be a male or a female, but they have a Jezebel spirit. They want to control, again, trying to win at all costs. This is someone who's very manipulative, someone who could have a sex demon attached to them as well. All right, jet ski could be significant. Somebody could be an owner of a jet ski. They could be renting one, or, you know, maybe somebody's going to go use a jet ski or something about a jet ski. Somebody has braids, locks, or long hair. Humiliation ritual failed. Somebody tried to do a humiliation ritual on you and it failed. Yeah, social media hackers. That's exactly what just came to mind too when I saw this humiliation ritual. They could have been, again, there's something about them trying to gag you, spiritually or physically. They didn't want you to talk. They didn't want you to say what you're saying because they're scared that you're exposing them. And they don't want, you know, their reputation to be ruined. But the truth is going to come out no matter what. All right? Again, Ephesians 5:11, you are here to expose the wicked. All right? So with this, it's like they don't like that you're exposing the wicked on social media. So they were trying to hack your social media, trying to, you know, get it shut down, trying to do something on your social media so that you could feel humiliated. All right, that's what's going on here. Like, oh my God, they shut my page down, blah blah blah. Okay, because again, they're jealous. You know, maybe you make money off of your social media, and they're jealous of that. So they were trying to block you from getting money like that, and wanted to humiliate you at the same time. And it ain't happening. Let's see what we got here. 7 of Swords in the reverse. So they got caught. They got exposed. Okay, again, somebody going to prison here. 7 of Swords is stealing, scheming, scamming, trying to be strategic. Look, you cannot make this up. So now in the reverse, they're getting caught. And then we have here 2 lovers that are being investigated. Again, there's something about wherever that card is at, the 2 people that we keep on picking up on. And the lover that's going to end up giving up on them. They're going to jump ship. So that keeps coming out. They're under investigation. And the spouse is going to turn on them. They're going to snitch on them. They're going to save their own ass. It could be a woman who's infertile, that she cannot have kids anymore. All right. Somebody in their 40s is significant. Tell me more. Tampered, fabricated DNA results. Oh, boy. So somebody, I don't know how they could do that. Maybe, you know, you told them you told her that you were gonna get the DNA results, that you want the DNA test done, and she just fabricated or tampered the paperwork. Like maybe the paperwork came to her instead of going straight to you, and she fixed it up so that it looks like it's your baby. So I don't know, these bitches be doing too much. All right, like you're gonna have to go directly to the court or call them. You could call up the court, or however it is that you did it. Maybe you could call customer service or something. I don't know, and get the results, or tell them to verify, you know, something like that. All right, because there's a karmic here who lied, and they're tampering with the DNA results. So look, we got this half sister coming out twice. Let's just clarify. Let's dig into that energy real quick and see what's happening to her, because what the heck? Like, why do we have her coming out twice? All right, spirits, what's to me about this half sister? The collective is half sister, and it said paternal. So this is the sister that you have on your father's side. What's going on with this hoe? Queen of Wands in the reverse. So she's bippity bopping. She could look like this. She could be blonde. Let me show you I can see that. She could look like that. I don't know. Spirit wants me to show y'all that she could look like that for some of y'all. All right, in the reverse, a Queen of Wands reverse is promiscuous. And she could be a little witch here too. So let's see. Tell me more about this bitch right here. All right, so this one, these are too many cards. Let me put this back. Round and round. They're repeating karmic lessons, karmic cycles. Tell me more. So this half sister is not learning. She keeps on whatever she's trying to do with the bippity bopping. She's not learning her lesson here. What else? Goodbye. Oh, somebody's leaving her. This is part of her karma. Again, people are hitting rock bottom. Divine masculine. Oh, shit. A divine masculine is leaving. They're leaving this karmic. That's part of her karma. All right, let's see. Tell me more. Oh, the Tower. Yeah, she wasn't expecting this to happen. Oh, they're going to be all messed up. Let me fix that right there real quick. They're going to be all messed up over this. All right. This sister, half sister of yours. All right. 5 of Wands. They're not going to be able to fight. You know, this is someone that they could be competing for this person. This could be their husband or their lover or whatever. They're competing for this person. They're not going to be able to compete for them no more. This person is moving on. All right. One more on this half sister. Yeah, they're going to sacrifice Sacrifice in the sense that the man is gonna leave this sister of yours. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. They're leaving. They're leaving for somebody else. Give me one on this energy. Because the karmic is a liar. Oh, the karmic had a down low lover. Wow. All right. This person got a down low lover that they're going to be. It could even be a same sex lover because that picture is two guys. But it could be down low lover. Knight of Wands. They are reckless. They're getting freaky and all that. Okay, so somebody just needs to know that their half sister, is going to get left because their husband with the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, he got money. He got stability. He could have a business. He could be someone who's very wealthy. He has money. He's leaving because he has another lover, a down low lover. It could be a same sex lover, but down low is just, this energy is just giving me like somebody, a side chick. Okay, there's a side chick here. They're leaving to have a Two of Cups, a partnership, and start a new relationship with this person. Because they don't want to deal with this sister of yours who's a freaking liar, that makes shit up, that lies all the time, that's always being a manipulative person. Again, Queen of Wands reversed, like, you know, she be bippity bopping. All right, so this person found this out. They don't like her and they're going to move on. They're leaving her. And that's a problem because she could be very codependent on him because he's coming out as a King of Pentacles. Like he got a lot of stability. So that's a problem for her. All right, he's leaving her though. All right, so let me pull some names. All right, Spirit. Who's involved? If you see your name here, it's just giving you confirmation that there's a message here for you to pay attention. If you see your karmic's name, this is your confirmation they're involved. And if you don't see any familiar names, you take what resonates from this message. And if nothing in this message resonates, that's okay. Every message is not going to be for you. All right. Okay, let's begin. Xiomara, Mandy, Felicia, Cross, Johnson, Giles, Jeannie, Gunn, Natalie, Emma, Liz, Sharon, Cassandra, Jay, Marie, Zane, Anderson, Corey, Travis, Aracelis, Vladimir, Williams, O'Brien, Terry, Nathaniel, Austin, Kelly, Ortega, Brittany, Portia, Adam, and Long. Preston, Phil, Jeanette, Dirk, Corina, Gerardo, Calvente, Louis, Trevor, Phyllis, Rodney, Thomas, Marlene, Gino, Ethan, Jamie, Hubert, Quinn, Rory, Murphy, LaCroix, Malika, Ginger, Karen, Maria, Buckley, Darius, Sheila, McGee, and Cole. Brittany, Donnie, Shar, Xavier, Anthony, Millsboro, Juju, White. Okay, one more. White, Dawn, Jack, Damien, Tiffany, Maria. Oh, we got Maria twice here. Sherry and Hunter. And we got two more. Okay, Sherry and Hunter. Oh, we got a lot today. All right. Alexis, Annie, Nelson, Amanda, Nikki, Nick, Nicole, Lopez, Jonah, Tracy, Scott, Freddie, Greg, Lewis, Rain, and Todd. Tyson, Sasha, Ted, Patterson, Jimmy, Collins, Melanie, Gaines, Daphne, Garrett, Carson, Jackson, Woods, Tiffany, Tanya, Trina, Crosby, and Dixon. Marcus, Oscar, Cynthia, Natalie, Alfonso, Doug, Tay, Santiago, Mike, Rudy, oh, maybe somebody's rude, Rudy, Andrea, Ali, Collins, Desiree, and Barnes. Damaris, Ron, Monique, Gordon, Carlito, Stone, Miles, BB, Malcolm, Banks, Marquise, Tariq, Lamont, Dion, Wesley, Caleb, Bonita, Reese, Akeem, Cheyenne, White, Cannon, Tiana, Jack, Tyson, Taveras, Claudia, Denise, Butler, and Angeli. All right, y'all. So that's what I have here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Spiritual court is now adjourned. Peace.